Hormones are chemical messengers which synthesized at one part of the body and delivers message to the different part of the body. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Soumya. This video is on plant hormones. Yes, do you know plant also have hormones? Yeah, plant plant has to grow, they have to develop, they have to reproduce, right? So for that external factors are needed. External factors are here sunlight, oxygen, water, those are all become the external factors for the plant growth. But there are some factors means called as intrinsic factors which helps in the development of the plant, like plant growth and development. So those type of, in that intrinsic factors, the plant hormones are the one. Okay, they are the major ones which helps in the development of the plant growth and also reproductive process as well. Okay. So in this video is about plant hormones. Okay guys, now let's begin with this video. So in this video I'm going to give a short introduction and then we are going to study about the different types of what are the types of hormones and then their derivatives, and in this video I'm going to discuss the auxin as well. Okay, that is the first type of a plant hormone. Okay, now without making any delay, let's begin with this plant hormones. As I have written there, plant hormones, these are also known as phytohormones. Okay, this is the definition of the plant hormones. Definition is like this: plant hormones are chemical compounds that regulate the plant growth, development and reproductive process. Okay, I repeat once again, the plant hormones are chemical compounds that regulates the plant growth, development and reproductive process. Okay, that is the definition of the plant hormones. And these hormones are produced in almost all parts of the plant and are transmitted to various parts of the plant. Okay, so they are going to synthesize at the one part and they are transmitted to the different parts. Okay, their action is at the different place, like that. Okay, and these plant hormones controls all the growth and development activities like cell division, enlargement, flowering, seedling, ripening, dormancy and abscission. Based on their actions, plant hormones are categorized into two categories. Okay, in this first one is plant growth promoters and second one is plant growth inhibitors. Promoters are those which promotes the plant growth. Okay, and second type is inhibitor which inhibits the plant growth. Okay, so you see there are mainly 5 types of plant hormones, that is auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, abscisic acid and ethylene. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ plant hormones ಅಲ್ಲಿ again ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, based on their actions they are categorized into 2 types, that is plant growth promoters and plant growth inhibitors. Okay, plant promoters ನಾನು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್, ಗಿಬ್ಬರ್ಲಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೈಟೋಕೈನ್ಸ್. ದೀಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಬ್ಸೆಸಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಥಿಲೀನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಬೋತ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟರ್. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ethylene, it is a gas. Okay, it is both growth inhibitor and promoters. I'm hoping this is going to help you to remember easily. Plant hormones, as you can see in the diagram here, so plant hormones are divided into two, based on the actions they're divided into 2 categories, that is growth promoters, growth inhibitors. Okay, so but ಇಲ್ಲಿ total ಆಗಿ how many plant hormones are there? Totally 5 plant hormones are there. In that 5 plant hormones, they are categorized into growth promoters, growth inhibitors and promoters. Okay, it is very simple here. There are mainly 5 types of plant hormones are there. In this first one is auxin, second one is gibberellin, third one is cytokinin and fourth one is abscisic acid and fifth one is ethylene. Okay, these are the 5 plant hormones. And in these 5 plant hormones, 3 are growth promoters. Okay, which are those? Auxin, gibberellin and cytokinins are growth promoters. Okay, I repeat once again, auxins, gibberellin and cytokinins are the growth promoters, and growth inhibitor is abscisic acid, and there is the last 5th one, that is ethylene. Ethylene is both, it gives the acts as a both promoter and inhibitor. That's why it is categorized into a 3rd category, that is it is because it shows the both actions, that is promoters and growth. Hagagi, so ethylene comes and it included in the both promoters and inhibitors. Okay, coming to the derivatives, so we got to know the types of plant hormones, where they are derived from. So these derived from, so idu exam point ge important ide, that's what I am displaying here. So auxins are derived from indole. Okay, they are the derivatives of indole, and gibberellin are derivatives of terpenes. Okay, and cytokines are derived from adenine, and abscisic acid is derived from carotenoids, and ethylene is derived from gases. Okay, ethylene, so chemistry students ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ familiar ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, because in chemistry laboratory ethylene is more used, and ethylene is a gas, and this gas, it is a plant hormone as well. Okay, Okay, that's about the derivatives. Now we will begin with the first one, that is auxins. Okay, let's begin with this. Have you ever wondered or observed the plant which is there outside the window? It's like how it is growing. Ever wondered? No, right? So this is due to auxins. Okay, so we didn't even see this auxin with the naked eyes, but we can observe it. Okay, this is the action of the auxin, and even Darwin and his son even very much curious about the how this plant is bending towards the light. So what is the reason for this? This is not discovered until 1920s. After that, we got to know the why it is the plant is moving bent towards the light. This is because of the auxins. Okay, I will just explain it. Just wait for 5 minutes. Now we will begin with this with the points which I am displaying here. So this auxin means, as in the name indicates, auxin means to grow, okay, which promotes the growth. That's why it is called as auxin hormone. And naturally, plants ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್, that is called as indole 3-acetic acid. It is simply called as IAA, indole acetic acid. Okay, if plant doesn't produces the auxin naturally, it will die. Okay, so and the second type, synthetic means which has been prepared in the laboratory. So those kind of products are called as synthetic. Okay, so we can also synthesize the auxins in the laboratory. So those are of mainly two types here which I wrote there, that is 2,4-D. That the full form of the 2,4-D is 2,4-dichlorophenic acetic acid. Second one is NAA, that is naphthalene acetic acid. Coming to the occurrence, so as I said, this is the one which is going to help in the growth. So hagagi you can see this auxin in the growing regions of the plant, like tip of the shoots and buds, and also tip of the leaves. So there we can see this auxin. Okay, and now we are moving on to the most important part, that is okay, that is functions. Means auxins has a lot of jobs to do, and here are some of the functions with jobs that I have listed below. Let's discuss that part now. Function here, important one, that is cell elongation. So this auxin helps in the cell elongation of the stems, roots and fruits. Okay, stem elongation ge help agutte. So for example, so as you can see in the diagram which I am displaying here, it helps in the cell elongation. You can see here in the apical region, the auxin is concentrated here, right? This auxin helps in the development of the tip of the plant. Okay, development agake help agutte. And coming to this auxins which helps in the phototropism. What is phototropism? Photo means light. Means this plant is you have been observed, plant is going towards the light. Do you know why it is happened? Just 2 minutes back I said even the Darwin and his son is also very much curious about this, why plant is growing towards the sun. This is because these auxins are going to avoid the sun. Means they are going to avoid the light. In that case, what they will do, you can see in the second diagram here. So those auxins are, see, from this side sunlight is coming, but they move towards the shady place to the left side here. They are going to avoid the sun. That's why, so we know that where auxins is concentrated more, that part is going to grow. So hagagi this part is growing now, this part is elongating now. That's why this is start to bend towards the right. Means it is going to, the shady side is going to grow now, and it is bent towards the light. Now moving on to the second function, that is apical dominance. Apical dominance means, apical means tip. Okay, it is going to suppress the lateral, means the branches development suppress ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, elongate agi apical tip na grow agake help ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So that is actually called as apical dominance. And the natural IAA, that is natural auxin, that is indole acetic acid, in apical bud it is going to suppress the growth of the lateral bud. Moving on to the third function, that is parthenocarpy. What is parthenocarpy? Parthenocarpy means producing a fruit without a fertilization or without the pollination anta helbodu. Okay, so that is called as parthenocarpy. This auxin is going to induce the parthenocarpy. Okay, so for example in tomatoes, in bananas, in apples, so in all these plants it induces the parthenocarpy. Moving on to the fourth one, that is moving on to the fourth point here, prevents premature fall of leaves and flowers and fruits. Yes, it is going to prevent, I mean plants ಅಲ್ಲಿ leaves ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ or else they will start to fall down. ಸೊ ಅದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫುಲ್ ಅದು ಡ್ರೈ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫಾಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂಥರ, ಬಟ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಬೀಳಬಾರ್ದು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು auxins. Okay, these auxins are going to prevent the premature fall down of the leaves, flowers and fruits. And coming to the fifth function, one is going to promote the flowering. For example, in case of pineapple, in those kinds of plants, it is going to promote the flowering. Coming to the sixth function here, and it is useful in stem cutting and grafting where it initiates rooting. Cutting and grafting ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಫ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ರೋಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದನ್ನ ಬೆಳಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೋಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್, ಓಕೆ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಸ ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಆರ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹೊಸ ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is because auxin, the action of the auxin hormone. Auxin is going to promote the rooting, root formation ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇದು ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ it promotes the rooting. So for example, in case of rose and bougainvillea, so in all these plants it is going to initiate the rooting. And coming to the next function, that is seventh one, which helps in the cell division and xylem differentiation. And you have to make a note here. I am saying your previous ಎಲ್ಲ explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ it prevents, it induces, which promotes ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆವೆಂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು which helps ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. It is not initiating the cell division, but it helps in the cell division and xylem differentiation. Here what I'm there is a third hormone, plant growth hormone, plant promoter, that is cytokinin. Cytokinin is the hormone which promotes the cell division, okay. ಬಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಏನು ವಿಚ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್, ಓಕೆ. ಈ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಪೆನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿರೋದು, ಓಕೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಒನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್, ಓಕೆ. ನೀವು ಈ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ, ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ಲಿ, ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್. So at the end, the goal is to promote the plant growth. The auxin's role, helps in the cell division and xylem differentiation. So that's about the auxins. In the next video, we will discuss the second hormone, that is gibberellins. Okay, I'm hoping this video is going to help you all. And if you like this video, please share and subscribe. That encouraged me to do more. And thanks for watching.